Great opportunity for us to come home in front of our family, fans, Raider Nation, the Black Hole.
Raiders! Raiders! Goddamn right.
What is up, Raider Nation? JRB here. Welcome to another edition to the Just Raiders Baby podcast. So, wanted to go ahead and jump on and just go over a couple of news that hit today. For one, Sincere McCormick, he got injured yesterday, and he is actually out for the season. And that's the last that we'll be seeing him. And he was doing really, really good. I really didn't think we were going to have another injury, but I guess the injury bug is still running rampant even at the end of the year. So, no more McCormick. But hopefully we do see him next year. And I think that's going to be one of the guys that does come back in 2025 for the Silver and Black. He had great performances, the few starts that he had. So seeing him on a full season and seeing him really what he can do is going to be very exciting coming up and this next season. So he's saying that he'll be back, so I'm pretty sure confidence is high that the Raiders are going to bring him back this next coming year. Another news, Janarius Robinson was suspended basically for the rest of the season, because we only have 3 games left in the season, and he got suspended for 3 games for the remaining 3 games. For violating the NFL substance abuse policy. So if we're going to have any more drama, we had a dude who literally fucked up his ankle, and then now another dude who got suspended for, doing whatever. Doesn't really say what he got popped for as far as drugs are concerned, but we just know it's just drugs. So the Vegas lifestyle can get you. So, but that's kind of where we at as far as players being out. I mean, I guess the only good thing that good news that we can actually talk about is that AOC is expected to return on Sunday versus the Jaguars. There you go. And y'all saw from the performance with the Falcons last night. This is why you want to bring in. This is why they push so hard to bring in AOC versus the Chiefs, because they really couldn't have a performance like we had last night with Atlanta, only scoring 9 points. Can't even break 10. So that's also being talked about, that AOC will be back for Sunday's game. And I'm glad to see that. He needs to have some reps in, especially if we're going to have him come back next season. Obviously, you want to make sure that that injury is more or less healed. We don't want to risk any further injury, as you saw with Max. That high ankle sprain that he had eventually ended up turning to something much worse, where he has to have actual surgery, and he's actually having surgery today in Charlotte. And it's not a big major surgery. I don't know the technicalities of that type of surgery, so I'm not really going to speak on it too much. But I'm wishing Max obviously a speedy recovery. I think we all are. Definitely want to see him healthy and ready for the 2025 season. But yeah, he's getting that procedure done today. So, but let me hit up the chat real quick. Shout out to my guy Jeff New England Booster. Thanks for hopping on real quick. Season is over for everyone. LOL. Well, we're pretty much it. I mean, we got 3 more games to go. I mean, what more can we do? Would really a win at this point make a difference? Probably not. Just more for our pride, I would say. But like I was saying last night, when the game starts, we're all fans. I'm pretty sure we're all feeling the same way. We want to see our team win, and having them perform the way they performed yesterday, it still brings that out of you. But yeah, it's hard to swallow seeing that type of performance that the Raiders had last night. So I don't know. My thoughts on this, obviously, yes, I talk about the tank. Yes, I'm looking to get the number 1 draft pick. But I mean, honestly, this is the only positivity that I've seen from the Raiders that I can look forward to. What else is there? You tell me, because we don't have much to kind of hold on to, right? Our offense is non-existent. Thinking, we thought that getting rid of Getsy was going to change things, and it hasn't, right? We really didn't get the run game established last night, and that was something that we're hoping to do with the new offensive coordinators and everything, right? And that hasn't happened. We haven't been able to break 20. That hasn't happened. So, I mean, what else can we do, right? That's my take on this. Is that obviously we still needed to fire Getsy, because Getsy with an elite quarterback like Shador, Cam, or anybody else wouldn't really fit. You saw what happened with the Bears and Justin Fields. That didn't work out. That was just a whole mess right there. And Justin Fields had a better year this year with the Steelers, though he's right on the bench right now. But the performance was better, and so we saw where the problem lies. This was a patch with Scott and Nerve, North, excuse me. They knew this is a temporary fix, right? Somebody has to call the plays once Getsy's gone, and here we have it. So this is the product of our season. So we had DUIs, and I really didn't want to talk about too much about Charles Snowden and his shit that happened last week. But you have him. You got Denarius Robinson with his shit now, so he's gone. Snowden was benched yesterday, by the way, if you guys didn't know. So I don't know if he plays this next coming game. I don't blame them for if they don't play him. At this point, I don't even know. If you're not going to play him, why keep him on the team? Why have him there? Cut him. I mean, this guy had 1 or 2 good games. He hasn't been a whole lot impactful, so I don't know why he's still on the team. That's really kind of beyond my head, but he's still there. He's just running the bench. So I don't know if that happens in this next coming game, but if it does, it does, right? But yeah, that's really what I've been kind of clinging on to as a fan. Not just so much content creating, but as a fan, I've just been really trying to find all the positivities that we as a team and as fans can hold on to. And honestly, the draft is really what the only thing positive that there is about this season, right? I mean, if we get one more win, what really does that do to us? I mean, yes, we read that high for like that week, but then after that, we got New Orleans, then we got the Chargers, and I don't see us really winning. We're not going to win against the Chargers, right? Though, as much as I wanted to, I want that to happen. Realistically, it's not going to happen, right? Then you have New Orleans, and that game doesn't look likely that we're going to win either. Though, Carr is out. We have, I think they have Spencer Rattler right now. They had a couple guys. I saw the last game on Sunday. They were alternating between quarterbacks, so don't know how that's going to play out either. But I don't really see us putting out a win on that game either. So, especially how we've been playing, how we played this last game, and then how we played the time before that, and just basically this season. So, that's kind of where we've been at. So, yeah, we can cry about it, and that's about it. That's literally all we can do. But salute to the chat, my boy Feudal Linus. What is up, my dude? Yes, thanks for hopping in. I'm just doing a quick rant. I'm just doing a quick live. Man, it's all dusty. I'm like getting in my nose, but it's all great, Jeff. But I just wanted to rant. I just kind of wanted to break the news. Obviously, McCormick is out for the season. He busted his ankle last night, and he's done. They're folding him up too, just like Max. And if you guys are about conspiracy theories like I am, Sincere McCormick was doing really good, and the offense was starting to show signs of life with McCormick, and if you're really about the tank, you don't want that guy to kind of break through. So you fold them up too, right? But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Looking forward to this next game. At least AOC is going to come back, and that's going to be less of a shit show, hopefully. The good thing, AOC does kind of keep things organized and focus with the team. So we hopefully expect to see a better game being put together on Sunday than we did with Atlanta. Could AOC win that game if he would have played yesterday? I don't know. Depending how his knee, obviously they had him on the sideline, they had him suited up, like I said, but they didn't play him, and it's because probably he just wasn't really looking comfortable and looking right during practice. But there we are. But I am going to be in Vegas this weekend with Cheeto. LV rated 10. Confirm he's going. So we're going to be putting out some good shit out there. Hopefully we can do a podcast. I'm going to try to do one, try to see if we can get on as guests and talk about the season and obviously the future. There's a lot to talk about the future. Free agency is literally right around the corner, and it's going to be interesting who the Raiders go ahead and go after. Obviously, having a Shedeur cap, having its top pick, being either 3, 2, or 1, hopefully we finish at 1, is going to entice some guys to come over and want to play for us, right? Having some stability and not letting go of AP, that might be another incentive, right? But even that has its own drama in itself. So I saw a not too pretty photo of AP earlier. I don't know what that's about. I'm not really going to speak on it too much because I don't know really the context about that. So I have my limits. I'm not really going to post every rumor out there, but y'all can see for yourselves on Instagram. But keeping AP on, even if we don't keep AP, bringing in like a Mike Grable to come in and coach, that's going to be another testing thing. It's just trying to get players over for free agency to want to play for us. Obviously, if they're a little bit reluctant, then we can throw some money at it and see what happens. But obviously, we try to save some money too. But this year, 2025, coming up, is a year that you go all in. You want to build your team, this is the time to do it. 115 million, the salary cap, this is the time you do it. Number 1 draft pick, this is the time you do it. Everything's happening for a reason. We brought in Brady. We're bringing new guys in. We're bringing in a new group into the Raider ownership. So this is becoming a bigger thing. And this I think this is what's happening. This is a changing of the guard. The Davises are probably going to be heading on out pretty soon. I think within the next 5 to 10 years. They might not be owners anymore, or they might be minority owners, where somebody else, a group, like, for example, you have TKO with UFC and WWE, they have a conglomerate, they have certain people in place to run that organizations, and they're under a different banner. Right? So this might be where it's like the Dodgers. You had a group come in with Magic Johnson and see where they're at now. These guys are World Series champions. This is probably the same road that the Raiders are heading on. We've all talked about it. We've all wished it, and this might be the time where it actually comes true, where they might be selling parts of the team off little by little and transitioning away from football, and they're just going to go right off into the sunset. And we reap the benefit as far as creating a winning team for the future. And that's what we want. We want to have a winning team. So hopefully we get to have that. But honestly, time will tell these things. So, but that's my thoughts on that, how the organization's going. And definitely we need to be all in for this next coming season, 2025. With us acquiring either Shedeur or Cam. Most likely it would be Shedeur, because all signs point to that. So I know, Jeff, you might not agree with that, bro. I'm sorry, but it's just looking that way. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe your theory comes to fruition. You never know. Craziest shit has happened. Obviously having the top pick, I don't know. We don't have a good track record in that, but I still don't shy away from doing what needs to be done. It's just go out and getting a quarterback for the future. You need to get Shador. Whether you play him now or you play him next year, the following year, or 2 years from that, you still need to get up. You still need to get a quarterback for the future. So, but yes, I wanted to jump on and just kind of break that to you guys, letting you know McCormick and Janarius Robinson are basically done for the season. Things are still up in the air for Charles Snowden. We'll see what happens. Jeff is let's take a kicker first pick. Bro, I'm pretty sure we can get a kicker off the sheet for and not having to burn the draft pick, but we'll see what happens with that. But that is basically my cue to head on out. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on and let you guys know what's going on with the news with the Raiders, with McCormick and now Janarius Robinson being done for the season. And we'll see who steps up from that. Obviously, we have some guys on defense. We don't have too much depth on offense. We might see Lob come in. Who knows? We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, as far as it is right now, that's kind of how we're looking. But again, thank you guys for joining me on this quick podcast. Again, make sure you guys like and subscribe this podcast. Hit that like, subscribe button. I'm at 48. Let's get 2 more subs. Get to 50. Again, we get to 500. I'm doing giveaways. I can't wait for that to happen. But yes, make sure you guys hit the likes and subscribe button. Obviously, guys, follow me on my socials: Instagram, Threads, TikTok, and X. JRaider _505. That's JRaider _505. I post regularly, so make sure you guys catch me on that. But again, thank you guys for jumping on with me. And remember, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, it is a Raider Connection going down. Cheeto Linus, Jeff New England Boosters, who is on this stream watching LV Raider 10. We are doing the breakdown for Jaguars versus Raiders on Sunday. So make sure you guys tap in for that. And we will be seeing you guys tomorrow for that. So make sure you guys turn on your notifications. Make sure you guys follow these guys if you haven't already, and tap in. But that'll be it. Thank you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.